Why, hello there. How we doing today, guys? Should probably actually flip the light situation. Bada bing, that looks a bit better. Yankee, good to see you, buddy. Been a hot second. Glad you're here. I'm glad anyone that's here is here. Ow. Okay, cool. My mom stopped by this morning right before I took a shower, and I could not remember if I put my plugs back in, because, you know. If you don't have plugs, you don't know, but goddamn, you gotta wash these bitches like every few days. Anyway, I'm in a predicament, like before we get started, I'm in a predicament. I had $40 after I paid off my phone bill and some of my other adult what have yous. I had $40 left over. So I went to Walgreens and I got some Steam gift cards, and we're in the middle of the summer sale right now, and it's like, fuck. I can either buy Hitman 1, 2, and 3, The World of Assassins, for $40. Or I can buy like 8 games for $5. And I'm torn, because it's like, do I get the one really big game for a good discount, or do I get a bunch of smaller games, and knowing myself, at least 3 of those will never get touched. Like, they will be purchased, staring at me in my library with a fat fucking 0 hour played. So, shameless plug. If anyone has ideas, go ahead and follow that link. Join my Discord. I got a recommendation channel. Throw some games in there. Throw some ideas for what to do with channel points in there. Call me a stinky wee wee whiz whiz head. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. But what I do know is we have to decide what game to play today. And that means wheel. You're a stinky wee wee whiz head. So, yesterday we played more Dark Forces 2. In fact, running it through my head, I realized the next time we play Dark Forces 2, we're pretty much gonna finish it that stream. I'm gonna do a push, essentially, to finish it. We will not play it today, since that's what we did last time, meaning Skyrim, Knights of the Old Republic 1, and Fallout 4 are our options. So without further ado, we get a mulligan. We did Dark Forces 2 last time, so that's not the game of the day, meaning you guys get 2 wheels. I swear to God, if you land on Dark Forces again. Hey, Skyrim, there we go. That's a fucking passion of mine. That's an addiction that I've got. That's a game with more hours than common sense stored onto it. I'm actually curious here. So my old rim has 650. My VR has 30, so that's 680. And my special has 1,410, so that is 2,020 hours on computer alone. Add my Switch, my Xbox 360, my Xbox One. Oh my god, I've easily got like 3,000 hours in this fucking game. And I've beaten it twice! The cheese. For the cheese! Which, now that we are playing Skyrim, let me explain something that you can all see. Where is the button I want? Right there. Oh, Jabbo. Jabbo is playing Fallout 4 today. That makes sense. That's his bread and butter. So, now that we're playing Skyrim, if you go down to your Imperial credits, which is the channel points that we make, you can see that for 750, you get Skyrim rename anything, and upon claiming it, it does this.
Board!
Whenever you do claim that award, what you're gonna do is go into chat and do @LordOfHunger, and then you're going to say what you want renamed in Skyrim. That way I will get mentioned, it'll come up in its own little window for me in chat, and after you claim those points and you type in there what you want renamed, I will rename that item in Skyrim forever. Now you're thinking, alright, what do I get to rename? Any weapon, armor, spell, NPC, object in the world can be renamed. We can make Jarl Bulgriff Jarl Swag. We can rename the Temple of the Divine... Bitch! We can rename the Temple of the Divines to whatever we want it to. So now, whoever claimed that board, I saw it was you, Scooby-D, tell me what you want renamed, and once we get in game, we'll rename it. So yes, we can now gamble with our points to completely ruin Skyrim. Cripes, I have 3 that one. That is the one. Kako Wee Whiz. Okay. Okay. Now, since you said literally anything, I'm gonna rename one of my current armor pieces. Just to 1, show how it works. And 2, you said anything, so I don't have to make it a permanent object. And that's the other thing. If you wanted to, you could say rename your iron sword to blank. Or you could say rename every iron sword to blank. I might increase the price if we're going to do like a full-on every item in the game. Or fuck it, 750, that's a pretty decent number. We can have some fun with that. Launching the game right now. I got 700 fucking mods. Give me a minute. Oh shit. That also reminds me I need to change the title of the stream and I need to change the game that we're playing. So once this launches, I'll do all of that nonsense. Oh, I hear the drums. Okay, Alt Tab. Let us go. Okay, that's the title. I didn't put the I. Skyrim Special Edition. I need to make sure it's Special Edition. Because I would hate for someone to join Old Rim and see Special Edition. Okay, now let's go ahead and edit my tags. Okay, of course, the just chatting. Well, the just chatting, like, rarely changes itself for some fucking reason. Like, it's like, no, you said you were chatting! Okay, so theoretically, the game tag, the tags, and the title should all be changed right now. Meaning...
Hello there.
This is a really nice image, too. Every time I launch this, I get a randomly selected background image. This is a good one. I like this one. Okay. Making sure this was the correct mod pack. Like I said, I got 3 mod packs, 2 of which I've made myself. So I just had to make sure I launched the correct one. And we did! Because NordVPN is the character of legend. And for today's sponsor, NordVPN. god, my camera got bumped the other day, so finding the correct location. And I'm going to take my first pufferino of stream. If anyone feels like donating 420 to the 420 channel points, well, you get another toke out of old hunger here. Okay, that's right. I do need... Not that one. Yes. Okay, I'm putting myself right above the... I'm a little too high, but that's fine. Where the hell are we? Oh, that's right. We're trying to get the Sanguine Staff right now. Okay, cool. I know where we are. So, now let's open up our inventory. Let us go to our helmet, the Steel Soldier helmet. How do you want this? Okay, so now we have the Kaka-Wee Whiz helm. And let me just make sure this still works. It does. Okay, so yes, we are a child. Whenever we hit level 19 in 3 levels, we will graduate to a teenager. And then once we hit level 29, we will become an adult model. And then at level 80, we become an elder. Yeah, bud. You're looking at 600 hand-picked mods from your boy right here. So what was the quest again? Ask about Sam and the staff in Rorikstead. Alright, it is 4 in the morning, so yeah, let's just go to... This is the trading shop. I need the inn, which should be right there. Yes, okay. So, I'm gonna just do a quick save real fast. If I wanted to, I could... Okay, that didn't work. Because I just know someone's gonna ask to rename a building. I'm gonna figure out how that works real fast. Okay, so I guess since it's a wooden door, I couldn't. However, if I... Alright, yeah, so this... So these are different colored mountain flowers. I'm gonna try... So the red mountain flower is red boy. All red mountain flowers are now called red boy. Okay, so that does prove that we could globally rename something. Buildings, considering it's a wooden door, I might not be able to rename, but I can factually rename NPCs. Oh yeah, no, like, my favorite whenever I first used this mod way back in the day, I would always go and I would rename Jarl Boldgriff, Jarl Swag. I would go to Bellathor and name him Bellamathor, and I would find the wizard in Whiterun whose name escapes me and just rename him Dickhead, because he's a fucking dickhead.
My father, Ralkin.
If you need a meal or room,
Used to be a soldier.
of course.
That life behind.
Yes? Of course. I'll show you to your
If you
room.
need something.
Right this way.
So you do get to tell innkeeps that you know where your room is on the off chance, you know, it's like Whiterun, you've been there a billion times. But if it's somewhere else, I genuinely didn't
If
know.
there's
So,
anything
right
else
here.
you need.
Now, I'm gonna drop another save. And... yeah, it works! We can rename NPCs. Cool. Hey, I downloaded this last time we played Skyrim, and I put that channel emote in there without fully testing. It fucking works. Okay, get my quick menu going. Let's sleep until 8:30. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just get a full meal from
Need a meal or
you.
room? Of course.
Okay, that fills us up there. Oh yeah, no, Yankee, the chaos this, not even can, the chaos this will bring. Like, once, I genuinely believe, once one or two people name something, and then as the stream goes on and these names get discovered, and that little emote makes a bit more sense, I think the chaos is going to be ridiculous. Can I ask a guard?
Think you can barter with me like
Okay. Let's look at the local map. So, oh, shit. Okay, this is the goat. This is the goat. It's one of the farmers that I'm looking for. And I'm running the wrong way. Okay, my map is getting a bit destroyed. I should really think about either fixing that or finding a new one.
citizen.
So, okay, here's the thing. I can either rename this Whiterun Guard, or we can rename every Whiterun Guard. That's where I'm really thinking about adding a second fee. I went over too far. A second fee to the, renaming, because if you globally rename every guard of a certain type, that's pretty busted. Then again, someone could just singularly be like, hey, that guard to your right, go rename him, and him alone. I'm too tiny to jump over the fucking fence.
And forget about wars and orphans for a while.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm 10.
Is that so? Does the name Gleda ring a bell? The star beauty of my farm? Kidnapped by a drunk lout and sold to a giant? You better remember her right fast before I call the guards and have you hauled away.
Come and get your yarbles if you've got any yarbles.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Do I need to take my cutthroat, what were they called?
All
Cutthroat
right,
Britfa to you? Oh shit, there's a wolf? Wait, why is my map out? Why? Well, yeah, no, don't keep the map equipped. Hold the phone. Okay,
Name's
empty
Ennis.
hands, opens map,
Friends who
closes
do business in
map.
Whiterun,
Okay.
they might know me.
The mod that I use called helps to have a map means you literally need a map to open it. The mod author does not believe in mod menus, so he does not believe in creating an MCM, a mod configuration menu. He believes in doing absolutely everything through the fucking console. Slightly annoying, but where credit's due, you change it in the console once, it's changed per holy shit, I will turn you all into beautiful potions. Anyway, one of the things whenever you download that mod is you physically have to equip the map to utilize it, and I think that's stupid. So I set it to, if it's in your inventory, you can utilize it. Well, apparently there's a little bit of a bug where it still gets equipped to your hand. Come on. I need you for the right pain in my Gulliver. The butterfly. Sweet, my athletics is going up. Which reminds me, we're looking at a running speed of 110%. And we have currently finished Meridia and Shagarath as the Daedra quests. This fucking menu is cracked, dude. Shows your trainings you've done, your inv-weight, all that stuff. All your defensive stats, including what your armor and perks will give you. The attack of the weapon you've got equipped. Your magic warrior and thief skills. So you can tell I'm using no magic, pretty warrior, and minorly thefty. And this menu is amazing. And then it will also tell you where you're a Thane and what faction you are in. And what rank you're in. So if you're the first level of the companions, you're just like a Padfoot or whatever, or a pup or whatever. Once you become a werewolf, it'll be like you're part of the circle. Same thing with literally every guild. Kind of like in Oblivion and Morrowind, where you had your rank. Now you can see what your fucking rank is. Okay, so we need to go, cripes, for a while down this road and then hit a right, and we will get to the giant encampment. I will show off the mod list here in a minute, because this list doesn't take forever to launch at all. I'll screen share to show off what my mods are. Or at least I'll go over some of, like, I mean, hell, I can at least MCM some of them. Clock mod, achievements. This is different than Steam achievement. Jobs for every faction, so quite literally you can, like, go to all of the major areas and ask to work and let 6 hours pass to gain money. More spells. At your own pace for the quests mods, and the companions are the guild mods. So like for the companions, for instance, you join them, you need to do 10 side jobs, then you get the quest to go to the burrow. Then you need to do 15 side jobs, then you're made a werewolf. The Thieves Guild, you actually have to own a hold before you can do the next jump. The College of Winterhold, you can't even start the first quest in Sarthal until you are an apprentice of every class of magic. It just slows you down and makes you actually immerse yourself. More carriages, better third-person interactions. I have to pay to get blessings from shrines, camping mod. This is an entire quest. Custom skill menu, which would be these: unarmored defense, dragon priest, companions, hemophilia, hand-to-hand, lichdom for the lichdom mod. This gives you more companions or summons, thief skills, priest skills, mage skills, warrior skills. These you get every 5 levels. Excavation, exploration, and academia come from the Legacy of the Dragonborn. College of Winterhold is independent, and Vigilant of Stendarr is its own quest mod. Dino Spell Discovery. You have to write notes on a school of magic, so you have to spend an hour writing a thesis on alteration, spend 2 theses, and it gives you a random novice. Spend 4, it gives you a random apprentice. Spend 8, it gives you a blah 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 throughout all skills. It's a fun way to roleplay a mage actually learning. You get dirty, you get bloody, you have to clean yourself. I can interact with a bunch of shit. The game is over after an in-game year. Alduin destroys the world. Werewolves overhauled. I think this is a spell that harvests shit. Status bars are how we get this, my hunger, I'm dirty, I'm not stressed. The renamer mod, I can wear 2 necklaces and I believe 3 rings, but this is configurable. You can set however many and where they will actually appear. I can wear 4 rings. Whenever you capture let's say, a random bandit hold. Now you can activate a banner and give it to the Stormcloaks, give it to the Empire, give it to the hold of that region. Not everywhere it is an active work, but it's fucking beautiful. Now you go back to a bandit camp you've cleared, and the Stormcloaks are chilling there, and it's cool looking. And yeah, by Destroy the World, literally after one in-game year, a cutscene plays where meteor falls from the sky and all the wind chomps the world. Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum, MCM Recorder. This is amazing. If you make huge mod lists, you configure all of your mod settings, and then when you click that button on a brand new playthrough, it configures all your mod settings the way you did again. Meditation Weight does not work the way I wanted to. Missives are little side quests you can pick up. A better HUD. More followers. Blah, blah, blah. Power Keyring is interesting. You can go to your power list, which gets fucking way too invested with shit, and put them all into what's called the keyring. And then whenever you activate the keyring, you get this. It's a basic way to either put all the shit you will use or all the shit you won't use on there and slim down your menus. Press H to horse. It's like... what did I used to use? Oh my lord, what did I used to use? It's like Convenient Horses, but made for Anniversary Edition, and I shudder to say this. Better than Convenient Horses. This makes it to where all the little clutter inside of a shop or inside of an inn you can purchase. So like a flagon of ale at the inn, you just pick it up, drink it, and gold leaves your inventory. The sword on the Riverwood Trader's table, you just pick that up and gold leaves your inventory. And it works with overhaul mods that make shops and inns larger. So it's a huge immersion thing. Quest journal shit. Read the Room is how I'm able to take my helmet off and put it back on at a key press. Realistic Water is a graphics mod. Roll Rim makes... This one's fascinating. This one's fucking fascinating. When I level up my health, magic, stamina, and carry weight, I don't get to choose. So basically, when archery levels up, I get 0.25% to health and 0.3 to stamina. When block levels up, so on and so forth. As you level skills, your attributes level in kind. And it is completely editable to the point I made alteration actually affect everything because you're altering your body. And I made restoration affect health and stamina because you're restoring your health and stamina with it. Sacrosanct is an amazing vampire mod. Sets of Skills was part of the perk tree overhaul. Simple taxes. Every home you own, horse you own, and follower you have, you pay taxes on at the end of a month. Sinister 7 are 7 bosses that appear at random levels to fight you, and they're fucking bullshit. Scald's Mail removes the courier. You can rent a mailbox at an inn, or when you purchase a home, you get a mailbox. And then you can just, all the mail that a courier would give you accumulates there, and then you just visit and check it, and you'll get a pop-up when they deliver. Oh, I should check my mail now. So you won't get, I've been looking for you. Something to deliver. Your hands only. Sorry, lots of deliveries to make. You don't get that anymore. You get it up until you buy a mailbox. Sky UI is the entire UI mod I use. It's a de facto. Pretty much everyone uses it these days. It's needed for everything. Souls Quick, that's where I have the Dark Souls menu. Spell Tome Studies is neat. When you read a spell tome, you don't learn the spell. You spend an hour reading it and have to guess one of 4 invocations. And you either learn the spell or it fails, and you get a little funny effect. Like if you fail a conjuration spell, you'll conjure a hostile variant. But if you pass, you learn the spell, and then you sell the spell book back. The fuck is Spurg? Spurg is perk overhaul, I believe. Strange runes. When I cast spells, I get runes like Doctor Strange from Marvel around my hands. Enemies get the same, so wizards are gonna look fucking sick. Stress and Fear. As I get attacked, I get stressed, and as I get stressed, my health, mana, and stamina reduce. And if I am to survive a fight, but only barely, I will become phobically afraid of what almost killed me, giving me a debuff to that enemy. Upon killing that enemy again, I'm granted a permanent buff for overcoming my fear. The way to alleviate stress is through prayer mods, drinking alcohol, fishing through the fishing minigame, taking skooma, taking a bath with bathing mods. Basically, any sort of action you would do in your free time will relieve your stress. This adds hundreds of enchantments. This is my needs mod. That is my HUD mod. We went over Vigilant. My combat mod. Yes. Yet another soul transport mod. This makes it to where you'll never get a common soul gem filled with a petty soul. If you don't have a petty soul gem, it just doesn't fill. It's fantastic. And then for a very fast roundabout, this is the tween menu. It removes the skill up, map, inventory magic, and replaces it with this, and allows you to add mods, such as the custom skills, the stats menu, the bestiary, where we can see what enemies we've killed, what their stats are, how many of them, all of these cool little things, what their loot is, from Witcher. And lastly, the achievements. So these will reset every playthrough. It's the vanilla Steam achievements, which apparently I unlocked on the 25th of 1970. That's outstanding to see that I unlocked this achievement 41 years before the game released and 27 years before I was born. The Dawnguard achievement, the Dragonborn, the Hearthfire. When you kill a member of the Sinister Seven, you get an achievement. When you find the Assassin's Creed Leaps of Faith, you get an achievement. This is broken. I only have it downloaded to keep my eye out for the update. And when you do the Vigilant achievements. So those are 1/90th of the mods that are installed here, essentially. And the fucked up thing is, because I use Vocrinator Black, meaning my perk trees are Ordinator, Vocry, Spurg, Adamant, and Mystic. I have 5 perk mods, all combined to work together. Well, there's a fucking status mod that essentially replaces your leveling system with that of Oblivion. And not even like kind of. The mod author is working on Skyblivion. I'm pretty sure he only released a Skyrim version as a proof of concept and a bug testing method because he couldn't include athletics, acrobatics, hand-to-hand, the mysticism, and all that. It didn't work with Vocrinator Black, only Vocrinator. So I made a separate fucking mod list with only Vocry and Ordinator just to play with that, and I've been slowly making it its own little medieval mod list where I made this into a low fantasy survival mod list, and it only emphasized in me that I don't play Skyrim. I fucking mod it. I missed my turn. I need to go backwards now. We're also using northern roads. That's where all of this shit's gonna come from, along the roads, and every kind of addition will feel unique to the hold that we're in. Markarth probably looks the weirdest because the stones that is used in northern roads do not match up with the mountain texture. But it's a fucking... I literally can't play Skyrim without northern roads. Hardest mod to get working, least compatible, most conflicting, headache-inducing, cannot fucking play without it anymore. And I'm going to keep sprinting as much as possible to level up my acrobatics, or my athletics, so that we can keep jacking up movement speed. We are gimped on our movement speed as a child. Ooh, I'm actually curious. If I name something from my inventory. That was It's got to be a LMNOP. Wrong button. Cool, we can rename global instances from our inventory as well. So if someone was like, hey, rename purple mountain flower, if I had it in my inventory, I could do it from there. This glowing light right there is a sky shard. Upon finding 3 of these, we get a free perk point, which is very important considering how many perks are in this fucking playthrough. Dude, I mean you no harm. Dog, I deadass mean you no fuck off harm. I just want the goat. Okay, I will bring her back to the farm after I hit that sky shard. Ooh, here's another cool set that I have, actually. I'm not going to remember any of the names, but one of them adds an actual symbol next to everything in the fucking game. So, like, all my weapons have their own unique symbol, armors do. That map, even though it's a mod, it's not a square, it's got its own symbol. Potions, all of the ingredients, spell books. Miscellaneous is where it really shines, because, like, Dragonclaw looks different. That's mod added. But the other thing is they all have descriptions. A rolled-up canvas painting can be hanged in the museum. A mammoth's tusk, a simple lockpick, a bundle of strips cut from leather. A powerful melee weapon crafted from strong steel that combines cutting and piercing capabilities with a robust design suitable for combat. A steel helmet is considered a classic and has become standard equipment for soldiers and adventurers alike. Basically, every item in my game has a little description to it, just to add that flavor of immersion. Alright, so now I need to run down, hit the road, and hook a left. Should we fight a giant? Should we see if we're finally strong enough to take down a giant? I saved right before we found him. Should we do it? I'm gonna do it. I think I can take him if I'm smarter. I did some numbers. I think I can take him if we're smarter. Because there's the shard. He's going to appear right around... Oh, wait. There was also a wolf that was about to appear. Even though sometimes those events don't trigger anymore. He's named. Run! Run! Oh my god, I barely missed the heavy end of the hammer on that one. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, baby. Oh, I also forgot. This is an Iron... We're doing an Iron Man run for this. I think we're doing an Iron Man run for this. I can't pick up anything if I haven't crafted it, basically. Now we're gonna have to find that fucking goat. Yeah, alright. So the meditation weight does not work still, which is lame. Hillcrown Yucadon Shrine. Oh! Oh my god! These are the gods of Red Guards. I don't really know much about Lecky. Do I get the shrine added to the museum, though? Because I should have that add-on. Looks like I don't, so... Only because this is the name I go with all of my Red Guards, I'm going to take the Hunding. And the reason I take that name with my Red Guards is the Hunding is the Red Guard god that takes corporeal form when his people need help the most. So I always play that I am Hunding coming to help the Red Guard. Alright, so we killed the giant. We get Glada. Does that go towards my giant list? Alright, baby! First kill. They're resistant to magic? Interesting. The world will end in 345 days. That's my countdown. It comes up every now and again. But, yeah. You get one in-game year, and when you have a survival mods, meaning you have to sleep through the night, you cannot fast travel, you're pretty much walking or getting a carriage everywhere. I think it took me something like 130 days to get to level 30. And I was like, I was power leveling. I was doing everything in my power to get to a super duper high level quickly. It's also extremely inspired from The Witcher 3. And considering how much you enjoyed Witcher 3, I bet there's that little subconscious tickle going, I've also seen this layout somewhere. So yeah, I agree. Very Pokédex, but also pretty much Witcher 3. Sky Shard. Yes, you do. And I'm not saying that in like a, yeah, you do, but like, yes, you do. But I literally cannot judge. Since the mod was released, I have not been able to play Skyrim without Legacy of the Dragonborn, because collecting shit and having a place to store it is very important to me as well. Alright, I need to see something, y'all. Speaking of The Witcher.
Name's Ennis. If you've got Glada, I've not a scratch on her. Happy day.
Also,
I
yes.
still can't figure out why you stole her.
The little...
You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there.
Thank you.
You said a whole lot of nonsense about selling Gleda to hire a priestess for some big event. There was a bit of
There's a saber cat behind us.
In safekeeping. Never said where, but you sure didn't have it with you. Somebody help!
It's a saber cat, dude. How the fuck did you get hired as a guard? Blue butterfly, I need you the most because you are my power level ingredient. Okay, I saw the saber cat and the wolf running back here, but okay, whatever. Let's see, is this the road to Whiterun? It is. We go here, and by the time we hit that fork, there will be a waypoint. Alright, here we go. I also want to equip... Found him! Get fucked, brother. This is inspired by Red Dead 2. Whenever you harvest a pelt, it will give you a harvested symbol and then take about an hour of time, which again goes with the end of days mod. It takes an hour to skin pelts. If I work off, like, you know, early game, you need some money, so anytime I work, I'm spending 6 hours of my day just to possibly get some dosh. But I also need our blue mountain flowers desperately. Blue butterfly.
God, how can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Shame on you, sweet Marabar.
Dance, pretty boy, Jesus Christ. That went from a good time to weird. Also, I cannot fucking wait for the Dagoth follower mod in Skyrim. Whenever I have the Dagoth are saying some shit like, a dragon flies by. Oh great, just what we need. Bigger fucking Argonians. Followed by someone hitting Dagoth wave. I might hit peak happiness in video game land. I wish Jedi trees wasn't pulled. I use happy little trees because it's a Bob Ross thing. But Jedi trees was so much fucking better. Damn it, I also just remembered what I wanted to do. After I make sure this wolf doesn't fuck my shit. I need to pray. That'll help relieve a little bit of stress, plus I don't want my patron saint to leave me. I did use Jackson's to name my axes to keep them separate as well. That was great. And I'm using what's called geared up. So as you can see, I've got my warhammer on my back. I have my axes on my hip. And if you can kind of see, I've got my crossbow as well. Any weapon I have favorited shows up on my body. And it's the same for other NPCs. So you'll see guards with bow, arrow, and sword. And if I had a shield, my shield would be on my back as well. Just a great way to have some immersion. I need food. I don't have any water, so we're drinking some mead.
Butterfly.
And yes, we need that. That will give us our third stone and we can level up. Okay. Alright. How much do I have into heavy armor? Actually, we're doing pretty good there. We'll put that into our second point in alchemy. No reason not to have our potions just be that much better. Butterfly. Butterfly. Deer. It's the other reason I love Soul's quick menu so freaking much, and I know that there are alternatives out there. I am aware. Actually, you know what? Just take everything. I think iEquip was like the bigger one that came out. It was very modular, really good UI, but I just love Soul's quick menu mainly because of the Dark Souls look. Also, we're playing a good person here, okay? We're playing a good guy. I don't make the fucking rules. I have to kill these people.
Hey. Ah, but you look tired. God. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you.
I don't make the rules. That's shitty.
Never should have come here.
I lost my god for this. Now I know what you're thinking. Lord of Hunger, why did you just slaughter these nice people after sharing a drink with you? Literally this. The charmed necklace. It only spawns on him and it belongs in the museum. Like, you're telling me right now if you watched Indiana Jones pimp slap your grandma, you'd question why? No, you'd look at her and go, damn it, Gertrude, your necklace belongs in a museum. And they have beer on them. Was that worth my god leaving? Probably not. Can I get him back? Probably. I mean, we're going to Whiterun. There's a Shrine of Talos there. And best part, no one saw what we did. Except for God, but, you know, I'm about to go give him 100 coins and be like, was it really that bad? And theoretically, he's going to be like, we Gucci, we Gucci. Why am I glowing? Because, like, this is... Oh, is it the blessing? Let's say, usually it's a sign of a disease. What you got on you, bud? Can't take that, but I can take that. So, if anyone is curious about what honor mode, not honor mode, I'm sorry, my fiance is playing too much fucking Baldur's Gate 3, and I almost said the thing you guys call it, too. And they're usually doing honor mode. If you're wondering what I mean by Iron Man, I cannot pick up weapons, armor, food, or potions. I can pick up raw food to cook. And I can put... What the fuck? We just saw God Deer. And I can pick up things to craft with. But I cannot just loot a potion, a steak, an iron sword. I gotta craft all that shit. I gotta find the raw materials for it too. I do have the addendum of, like, I can buy raw materials from shops. Like, I can go to Adriana and get some ore from her. I don't think I'm going to let myself get ingots, though. I'm going to have to only get ore. Also, did I pass Whiterun? No, we're right on the fucking money, son. Are you holding that map in your... No? Okay, good. I also don't think we've gotten dragons to spawn yet. I don't remember fighting a dragon as a small child. It genuinely seems like some shit I'd remember doing. I also, full disclosure, I have no idea how well this is gonna work, which is why that's a thing. Because, if I have to, I can at least race menu and change just to a teenager, but I'm really hoping level 19 triggers and I get brought to the menu automatically to become a teen. Okay, the thing is, the only challenge is going to be the hitbox. I haven't done it because I want to, like, I haven't even joined a guild yet, which, keep that in mind, I got to level 16, no guilds. I feel like it's weird as a kid to be a companion. The Thieves Guild would make sense, but I'm playing a virtuous character, all honor, with a bit of an addendum for the Daedra for the items. Sue me. But, yeah, I don't want to do too many things as a child, purely for immersion sense. It doesn't, like, give me a debuff or make it impossible. I just think it's I think it's kind of hysterical that a small child is already running around armed to the teeth like this. That's the only reason I went with a Nord, was because I'm like, at least a Nord makes sense. I lost my ma and papa, and I'm out here on my Anunnakis trying to survive this big bad world. And I keep forgetting to try and power level up my athletics. You want some fuck? You want some fuck? I guess I could pitch camp for the night and sleep outside the walls. I mean, it is 8:30. If I sleep till like 6, probably be about 8 by the time I get in there. Do I have any wood on me is about to become the question. Okay, I got kindling. Let's go ahead and use the tundra cotton. We have enough of that. Shit, that was fast. Oh yeah, we got firewood for fucking days. Little dude just sleeping in the grass. I didn't know that got me up. I thought that E would open the menu again. I guess that's just for aesthetics then. Whatever. Go ahead and sleep still right about 7 a.m. Jesus Christ, we're dehydrated. Just, nothing like waking up and downing 2 fucking bottles of brew. Let's go ahead and get our tent packed and put out our fire. Also, we're close enough. I don't really think we need our helmet on. Which, as you can see, it does take up a belt slot right underneath my axe. So any helmet you remove. Just a great little visual touch, man. So my general rule of thumb is to go for immersion, but just never leave fun out of the equation. Which is why I also have a mod called Journeyman, where I can craft a torch, and then use that torch to craft a traveling pack with a few other ingredients, and then as long as you have a travel pack, you can fast travel. You fast travel, it burns one. Kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn. They do a very similar system with travel packs, and I love that, because I can fast travel anywhere I found. But it's like a 5-pound penalty to your carry weight. And if you fast travel and you didn't realize that was your last pack, you're back to walking, buckaroo. So I think it's a really good balance. That, in my mind, is how you preserve your fun while still keeping your immersion. And maybe one day, I'll actually do a fucking Requiem playthrough. God, also, since I am so fucking dirty, we're bloody, so we have an increase to intimidation, but we have a decrease to barter, basically. If I try to sell something or buy something, I'm going to get hosed, but if I do a persuasion check, I have a higher chance of winning. Of course, you see a little 10-year-old covered in blood with a war axe. It's like, Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm sorry. Bones for the bone throne! Milk for the cornflakes! Just went a little Wes Johnson with that one. Fucking headcanon. Warhammer 40k Blood God is Shageroth. I forgot I don't have open cities on this save. It's my other playthrough that I have open cities on. Okay, so that board right there in my reticle, that's the missive board. You have one in every major hold.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Takes a second to
It's
load
fun most
sometimes.
days, the hard work.
There we go. And it'll reset itself like every day or two, but basically you can pick as many or as little of these as you want, and it becomes a little side quest with a time limit on there, and it's a good way to make golden experience early game. There we go. Our thirst has been quenched, all of our food stuff has been replenished in the sense of beverages, and how we doing? Now we're just frick-frackin' filthy. So, I'm right there. She's behind Bellathor's. I see the quest, Mocha.
I work for Bellathor at the General.
Good for you, bud. I don't need to be here.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me. Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests.
Do I pay for the ring, or do I do the quest that I factually know involves killing a hag raven? Tell you what, I want to fuck around with my cool affiliate shit because I'm able to, gosh dag nabbit. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a poll. After my internet decides to be cool with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, cracked the back. That felt great. And cool. Why am I on caps lock, bruh? Okay. I'm going to set this for 1 minute. Okay. So I started a poll. After my internet decides. Jesus Christ. Alright. That was loud. My internet's being wonky as hell. I started a poll. It's going to last for 1 minute. You should see it at the top of chat. And it's asking how we're going to do this. You just click one of the options. I can't see who voted for what. But I can see that some lovely, beautiful chat members already voted Hagraven. Cool. So we've got one vote for the Hagraven. Time's about to run out. I already fucking knew we were gonna go Hagraven. I knew that's what chat would say, but like I said, I wanted to kind of fuck around with my new fun toys, as it were, and throw a poll into the mix. So it is. Alright, we've got Hagraven. That is how we're doing it. Cool. I have Alright, just to kind of show it off. This isn't going to be real. So I also can do predictions, meaning you can gamble the channel points that you've been earning by watching and say what you would like to do up in there whenever the polls come up, and then at the end of the time we collect which one the winner is, and if you were part of the losers, you lose those points. If you were part of the winners, you gain them. So that's another fun little feature we've got. Let me let this end. I set it for real quick. There we go. So that's another cool thing we can do is gamble, but gambling isn't fun whenever you've only got a few people in chat. Because so whenever we get a little bit more people, gambling's gonna be the shizzy nizzy.
And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Oh my. Did you just show... Did you just throw shade? At a 10-year-old? Whoa, 2K? Thank you guys for saying Hagraven. I would actually rather fight this beast than fucking pay $2 grand. Find the wedding ring at Witchmist Grove. Where even art thou at? Witchmist Grove. Riverside Shack. What even is that? Windhelm. Alright, so we go to Windhelm. We go to the side of the mountains, which probably means just cross the bridge, cross the river. Head towards Riften. Past the Crook. A little ways, and then down. Alright, either way, we're starting our adventure at Windhelm. Also, do I have the materials to repair my map whilst I'm here? I heard some shade. I don't. I daren't. I need to start looking for ink and quill. Okay. Which is shitty, because that means I gotta start fighting mages. Windhelm. We're heading to Windhelm. Windhelm. That's the song for Windhelm. God, I did some smart-ass shit the other night. I was like, yeah, you just gotta follow the song, you know. Put your keys in your pocket, and then you don't forget, you know, the song. It wasn't that, but it was just that smart-assy. And I've been on a roll of making horrible songs ever since.
I can take you to any of the hold.
Good for you,
Where do
bud.
want to go?
Windhelm, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You know it. Okay, so after we kill this hag, hold the fuck up. Actually, I'm starting to have a memory, and I don't know if it's right or not, but this might not be an actual Hagraven fight. This might just be the way to get to Sanguine's Realm of Oblivion. Either way. Oh, okay, we're already on the right side, so just travel towards Riften past the Crook in the road a little ways and take a right. Theoretically, that is this way. Fuck! Alright, boys, we're on our own. Our map is destroyed. So that literally means, check it. You do not have a map of Skyrim. We can't open the map anymore. So we're on our fucking own. We gotta hope that this is the way. I should theoretically see a map marker or a cross in the road somewhere. Just gotta head towards Riften. What time is it? 6 p.m.? Alright. That's even awesomer. That means the sun's setting in a cold climate. We're getting chilly. I'm wearing heavy armor, and we all know steel on the flesh feels great when it's cold. I'm making that a little bit worse than it actually is for drama's sake, but yeah. Excuse me? Yeah, you're a big, strong orc fucking charging a Nordic child. What you got on you, though? Or septum. Some pretty decent gear other than that, but can't touch it. I should have thrown Iron Man on this on the description as well. You know, you gotta kind of play the system a bit. You gotta hype your shit up a bit. I should have thrown Iron Man so that more people would have been like, "Ew, man." I mean, hell, there's YouTubers I love, but then I see their titles like The Crazy Truth, The Insane History, and it's like, you're just doing that to get clicks. But also, yes, do tell. Okay, I have not seen a scoy sword here, sir. Also, I'm very worried that I've lost the road. Alright, it's chilly. Oh, wait a minute. Mud crabs? You know what? Let's get her one-handed up here. So I'm going for a barb build, but heavy instead of light armor. Meaning two-handed, double one-handed, and a crossbow instead of a standard bow. So basically like a heavy barbarian. Yeah, I know, that water's frigid, but it cleaned me up a bit. Now let's warm up by the fire a bit. How are we, chat? How's our day going today? As NordVPN rests by the fire and warms his bones. I will say I kind of missed the feature from Frostfall where you'd put your hands out at heat sources, like... It was really immersive and fun. Is this owned? Fuck it. Trying to be productive and vibe at the same time. Hells to the ash. No. The feeling. Let's go ahead and slam down some food and water. And I really worry I'm going the wrong way, and I have no map to prove it. I just want this staff, man. Mainly so that it can be another Daedric item to go in the museum. You know, I had a thought as well. Since NordVPN is going to have to enter the race menu whenever he elevates himself to teen and eventual adulthood, what if he also has an identity crisis? What if he doesn't want to be called NordVPN anymore because of the family that left him behind he doesn't want to associate with? And what if he becomes Indiana Jones? Ice Wolf! Really don't need any of that shite. Let's put our helmet back on. We're in the harder region of the game. Nordlord. What are you? Friend or foe? Oh, you look friendly. You also look
Are you
weakly.
finished ogling the grotesque?
Brother, don't tempt me. I forgot to find my god again. Alright, so there's Winterhold. Riften is fucking behind me. I overshot it. Fuck. Oh, that means I actually don't know where we are. Like, that genuinely means I am lost.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Shut up. Alright, you know what, Yankee? Thank you. Silver lining. I'm here for it. Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I should be happy you're not simply... He dropped the same voice line twice. What am I supposed to do? Also, I don't have a map. It's the frozen tundra of Skyrim. Why the fuck did I just go off the main road? That was a dumb moment. That was a smooth brain moment. I need to discover something to add a wrinkle. You. What are you? Give me wrinkles. Wrinkle my brain! Angus Mill? Alright, you know what? That gives me hope. Because there is a carriage.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I did it. And you know what that means? That means I do not.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I actually have a good feeling about this.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Riften, actually.
Climb and back, and we'll be
That's relatively close to my end goal, and theoretically I can get a map there. Or I can at least have a higher chance of getting a map there. Sorry, there's a seam right here. And I know that shit's from Northern Roads. Oh, thank you for the faith in me. Pardon me, but I am gonna be right back. Not so long that I need to do a screen transition though. I love my mom, but she drank my last sip of peace tea, and I'm kind of salty. Because I looked over and was like, I have a very sweet beverage, and I'm really craving sugar right now. There's my peace tea. Snowberry, if you're curious. It was Snowberry. My day is ruined and my joy destroyed. I don't remember how the fucking saying goes, but you know what I'm saying. Meaning we're gassing without anyone needing to hit the fucking button for me to do so. But hey, we're here at Riften. Let's try to go get a map after we... Yes.
We'll show those faithless.
Should also drop a save. I forgot, autosaves are off on this save file. There we
I
go.
had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for... Yeah? Well, I got news for you. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger. The Blackbriars have... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt, suit yourself. I'll be at the docks if you change your mind.
I just don't want...
Not playing a bad character, so not gonna entertain him. So it's either gonna be at bits and pieces. Pawn Prawn, that's right. That's what this one is. Bits and pieces. I think that's in Solitude. Either here or the Court Wizard is where I'm gonna find my map. But okay, yeah. So look here where it says buy flute. Do I want to light the drum? Do I want to purchase this item? I can literally just walk around and be like, oh hey, I need that. Oh hey, I need that, and just buy it off the shelves now and then leave, which is very fucking cool.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much
Welcome
time
to the
worried
pond,
about
bro.
Riften, not enough about
Oh, a
himself.
bit of this and a bit of that.
Do you have a map? Brother, why do you not have a map? That's more money than I have. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go ahead to the Jarl's Longhouse and try to find it. I'm very enthused, if you didn't know.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Holy fuck. We got a lot of shit, actually. We got a lot of stuff. But one thing caught my eye that I'm happy about. Alright, so dinner invitation. This is Creation Club Anniversary Edition content. It's a vampire player home, basically. The Warriors Challenge is also Creation Club. We are playing Anniversary Edition, by the way. Not just special. I do have Anniversary running. I'm just using special for you know that. Sig Gear of Falkreath. Sig Gear of Falkreath. We all know what that is. That's Hearthfire. Now these are the ones that got me cooking here, baby. Donation box. I want to offer the use of the museum safe house. Player home. Motherfuckers, which means we just got our mailbox as well. Because the mailbox mod has a plugin patch for Legacy of the Dragonborn. Oh yeah, okay, this is funny. So this triggered very late. There is now a new way to get into Legacy of the Dragonborn. So it used to be you just go to the museum and he makes you find 3 items. Or if you had a certain alternate start mod, you could arrive at the Docks of Solitude as the museum curator. You don't have to find the 3 items. They're already in the museum, and you get access to the safe house. And the third way was every single inn of Skyrim had a letter on it at the barkeep table that you could just pick up and read, and it was like, hey, I'm looking for treasure hunters, and you would get a quest to go there. Well, now, if you sell an item that does belong in the museum, he will acquire it, and you'll get a note basically saying, oh, wow, you found this item. I don't think you know what it's worth. I had to ask the merchant who I got it from, who sold this to you. You should talk to me, and we should go on and form a partnership. And then you're like, West Side. So yeah, anyway, we have the safe house, though. That's the main thing. I go on tangents, you know? Is this the Jarl's house? Yeah.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these?
So now I need to find the court jester.
Yes, my lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon.
This appears to be a kitchen.
Contingency plan in effect.
I don't fuck around in Riften enough to know where the wizard is. I'll be completely honest. I go here for the Thieves Guild, and that's about it. As you can see, the purchasing mod has a few Ah, hey, here, look at this guy.
Or so they'd have you believe.
He's got a sword on his hip, he's got a torch, he's got a bow and arrows, and he's got his shield with a fucking two-hander. That's a true Nord right there. So yeah, anyone that has multiple weapons in their inventory, they will appear on their character model, which is so fucking cool. I am half tempted to genuinely just go back to Whiterun and try and find a map. Wait, are you the wizard?
As Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only
No,
limited assistance.
you are the steward. Ask the wizard.
Continue to obey our laws.
Promising.
Excuse my disorganization. So, you wish to master the arcane?
Not at all, motherfucker. You suck shit. Like, where's the wizard? Where's your mother? Fuck your mother. Oh, here, what do we get here? No fucking shit. We can make a paralysis weapon? Oh, fuck. Okay, so Sigil Stones. This is a mod that is an homage to Oblivion, where you did not enchant your weapons and armor through finding something disenchanting and reapplying it. When you closed an Oblivion gate, you removed the Sigil Stone, and then you could apply that to a weapon or armor piece, and whatever effect that Sigil Stone had went on it. So this is kind of like a way to enchant without being an enchanting character in Skyrim. It's got 1, 2, I think it goes up to 4 levels, and each one gets a bit stronger. Paralysis weapon. That's pretty gross. Boop. Shock resistance. I don't have enough money. Can I sell you some shit? Don't need that. Don't need that. I just bought that. But I have enough now. Okay, shock resistance. Very, very important. Very, very important. Still need a map. Was really hinging my bets on the fact that we would get a map in here. We did not. It's also 7 p.m. It's late AF, as the children like to say these days. Can I make a fast travel kit or two? Do I have the material on me to do that?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Okay, let's make 2 torches.
Balaman today? Repair? Purchase?
And then turn those into travel packs. I don't have a map. I can't fast travel. I was gonna fast travel to Whiterun and then buy a map. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I'm very happy. Hi.
Need a ride?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Fuck you.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Dude, now everything through the eyes of a small child. Would you like a ride? Yeah. Where to? Fuck you. Well, just getting back. I'll drop you where I damn well please. This is where I wanted to be, carriage driver. Thanks. I'm hungry and thirsty. Do I have a juicy juice? Perfecto. Okay. Still a little sleepy. I guess you don't sleep on the carriage, which kind of makes sense. It'd be a bumpy ride. We're also looking at... Oh, good. 8:30 in the morning. Shops just opened up. Everyone's stretched out their muscles. They're ready for some stealing and dealing. So happy. How... Okay, let's try Bellathor first.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
It also took like 3 fucking streams to find the map the first time.
Everything's for sale. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's fucking go! Do you have any ink or charcoal or quills? Alright, you have a bunch of inkwell. Was it feather? Was it feather? Quill! Motherfucker! We can even repair this bitch! Alright. Bellathor.
Do come back.
I will. I will. Executive decision, I am renaming him.
I'd even buy... one of your... You just let me know what you need. I am at your beck and call. Remember, I'll give you the best deals or die trying.
Yes! Creepy line after Big Papa. Let's fucking go. That's what I wanted to see. Rename is still up for grabs, by the way. I am not going to say once something's been named, it can't be renamed again. Especially not if I do it.
Got some pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Pristine. Pristine map of Skyrim.
Jorland Greymane's got that on him. Man steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
God, speaking of, we're level 16, rocking steel, alright? And we've got a defense rating, when we're fully ranked up, of 245. And 101, 53 plus 53, so about 106, but you know. And then 57. We should probably also focus a little bit on some grindage of the smithing at some point. Also, there is a frickin' Skyrim mod. I don't know if I went Minnesota or Canadian, so let's zero in on my thought process right there. There's this frickin' Skyrim mod, Canadian. It randomizes alchemical ingredients. And there are a few different ways that it goes about doing this. So, it could either A... Let me just pull up an ingredient to prove my point a little bit more. Preferably some shit that I know. Alright, cool. So A, it could take blue mountain flower, right? It's got restore health, fortify conj, and damage regen, and replace that with butterfly wing. So it would just do a full-on swap, right? Or it will just take all of the possible potion things and randomly filter it. I do that option. Now, you can either choose to have all your ingredients reassigned for either like on a new playthrough, everything gets reassigned and then it sticks that way. You can make it to every time you load a save, all your shit gets reassigned. Or you can have it every time you make a potion, it reassigns. That's a bit hardcore. I do it every playthrough. And I think it's a really goddamn cool idea because... God, it's nice to have the map back. Let's just fucking fast travel to the shack. I think it's a really cool idea because at a point, alchemy goes from fun, cool, and helpful to a fucking grind fest, basically. What ingredients can I use to power level and perks to choose? When you have absolutely no idea what ingredients are going to do what, it takes a bit of that away. And I am here for that. So is NordVPN. Of course, I don't have it on this save. I literally just found it and I put it on my other mod list that I fuck around with. So I'll probably throw it onto this the next time we do a fresh start Skyrim run from the get-go. But it's still cool, and I like to share mods that I find, you know, talk about cool shit like that. So if I'm right here, I do need to be on the other side of the river, and basically from the shack, just cut a diagonal. Alright, cool. Make sure I've got that handy, so I'm not about to swim in the water with the map equipped. That water destroys the map basically immediately. Run, run up the hill. Should we? Should we do it, chat? Should we fuck up the giant? I mean, I've already proven we can. Let her fly. Hell, just be smart. Like, I already know this is happening. Just don't fucking die. Thanks, Mom. Shit, I was not smart! But I was not stupid either. There's also some Canis root. I need that for potions. Alright, I have the high ground. So it is over, Anakin. Shit. Alright, I also have the stupid, dumbass, idiot ground. We gotta pop some posh. Alright, posh be popped. What are we looking at? Oh, brother. Someone's about to get axed. Alright, let's see. Take the hide, take the toe, take that, take the tusk, take the money, get my bolts back, and then let's loot or root this area real fast. Because I know Canis root, Scaly, and I think Mara, Tom make a fantastic potion, but I'll have to recheck that. And see, it circles right back around to what I was saying about that mod I found that completely randomizes the alchemical ingredient pool. I literally can't do that on the playthrough I'm doing right now by myself. In fact, I was running around for like 35 in-life minutes going, can I find 2 ingredients that make a healing potion, please? And when I found out it was skeever tail and tundra cotton, oh, I got real invested in hunting skeevers. I think I did find another, it was like lavender also was healing potion for that save. But either way, it made me really fucking look at alchemy the way I did the first time I played Skyrim. Zero idea what anything did. And that's fun, that's cool. Huge fan of that shit. Okay, let us catch all the buggy wugs and check where we're at. I overshot it a bit. It's behind us. I think it's literally this glade right here. Just in case... I see the quest marker. Just in case we do have to fuck up a hag raven. We do. I'm 10, this is creepy.
What? You see it well, what
Yep, this is fucking creepy. First hag raven down, apparently. We had to remove Victory Screech because some people in chat thought it was too much. Okay, so ancient texts, and you will also find, like, imbued items, I think. These are how you can also find notes to craft your own spells. They're very neat. I'm not touching that because not doing magic at all. NordVPN is fucking terrified of magic. He barely accepts enchanting and potion making, but he can physically see that happening. Damn. Worthless and doesn't even belong in the museum. That hurts. $100 gold, though. That doesn't hurt. There's also a lot of hag raven feathers here. There's a good fucking amount. Granted, some of the shit I'm able to do through mods, like harvesting the goat horns from the goat itself. But still, there's a good amount of alchemical ingredients here. 6 salt pile. We love that because I need it to cook. Treasure. That's also another mod I have. Not the treasure map itself. But whenever you find treasure maps, they become miscellaneous quests, so you do get map markers to it. I'm very conflicted on this. I love playing Daggerfall, and I love playing Morrowind, and yeah, I like Daggerfall. Fucking sue me. I'm cracked in the head. And part of the fun of those games is having no map marker and just figuring it out for yourself and enjoying it. Same with Souls-like games. At the same time, Skyrim is so goddamn dependent on map markers. Give me a fucking map marker for the treasure. Alright, don't suddenly pull the rug out from under me, dude. Come on, Todd. It doesn't work. I'm not touching that book because it's not in the museum and it involves magic. However, I think we're about to level up once we do the old sleep. No. Doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't. Oh my. I keep hitting cancel. Jesus Christ, I'm like, how many times did we level up? Jesus, fuck me. Alright, so it's an odd number, meaning we get a single level up. Every time we have an even number, we get 2 perk points. Man, do I do block? I mean, we block with two-handed. Right? Let me take a look at my archery. That's technically my weakest damage output right now. What's point blank? Range, do 20 more to damage within 20 feet. Okay. Long shot is better. Quick shot. How do we get there? Okay, so we're already on our way to quick shot. That's just level 60. Jesus Christ, it'll be forever till we get there. Let's just go ahead and throw it into long shot, you know, because we are taking shots longer with our crossbow than we are with our war axe. And battle axe. I used both axes, baby. Both of these axes. And we've got one more fast travel on us, so why not use it to just go to Whiterun? Rainy day. Okay, she was behind Bellathor last time, so let's just try there first. She home. Oh shit, I'm dehydrated and starving. Do I have no cooked food right now? Jesus Christ. Just eat that bowl of mammoth cheese. Gonna have to go to an inn and cook some fucking food. Oh wait, no. Here we go. We can do it there after I talk to you.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit Kara... Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. You kept saying it would be a huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
That sounds dwarven. Okay, let's see. What can we cook up here? I forgot I can actually craft skooma. That's I forgot I had that mod on here to help with my stress. I can make venison stew, but I can't make rabbit stew. What about some salmon steak? I don't know if I have a carp in the museum, so I'm going to save one. Same with the brook bass, so I'm going to save one. And then that should be enough for now. Satisfied doesn't mean full, buddy. Alright. Morvenskar. Ugh, it's raining. I should not check my map out in the rain. It degrades faster out here. Whoa! Oh, no, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. A sinister is here. Alright, boss fight. Boss fight. We got one of the 7. Where they at? Where they at? Alright, there they are. Shit, shit, come on, miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. Oh wait, he's a mage. Out of mana. Go in for the kill. Go in for the kill. That's another one of the Sinister 7 down. Amietes, the Killer Frost. I've heard of your machinations, whose debt to you repaid. You knew this would happen. You knew that the Thunder would never be able to succeed. The Thunder was the first that I killed. He is more beast than man, and no beast is capable of killing such a cunning prey. NordVPN is not to be underestimated. I have not only heard stories of his tenacity, but I have also seen the bodies left on his trial. That's amazing. Your magic will not be able to succeed alone. You will wait for my arrival, and we will ambush NordVPN, your magic keeping him ensnared, and my poison arrows landing the killing blow. An inescapable death. And if he gets too close, my thumb will keep him at bay. Where's the sponsor? Right? Okay, so that is the second one down, and she leaves the Sinister Mask of Jack Frost, or he, I guess. 50% resistant to frost. Ice magic is 33% stronger. 100 armor and 50 element resistance in dire need. Busted! I'm taking that to put on a pedestal. And I kind of have to leave the rest behind. Except, oh wait, no. Whenever we killed the first one, we agreed, since these guys are so big, I can take everything off of them and sell it. So, payday, basically, for killing a mega boss. Okay, that's right. I have to wait and survive Mother and Father, and then go hunt down the final. So we're 2 out of the way. We only got 5 more of the 7 left. And it was a she. Some help you fuckers were.
Come by Bellathor's shop. Come on.
Yeah, I'm going there right now. He's about to take the spoils of my loot. I'm keeping the mask, though. I'm gonna put those on a table in the museum.
Don't mean to be
Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasure.
Yeah, this was the first one. Two-handed attacks do 33% more damage. Stagger is halved, and your two-handed power attacks have a chance to hurl enemies in the air. Greatsword, Battle Axe, and Warhammer being the... Dude, when I did a two-handed build with this, you are literally sending people to the moon. It's great. So now we've gotten 2 sinister masks on us. Take those. Those. Now let me see what you got on you, buddy. $34 salt piles? Why the fuck not? Anything that belongs in a museum. If you see this symbol with a check mark, it's in the museum. A red hand, it's in my inventory. A blue plus, I need to acquire it still. Oh, wait, paintings, those always go. Over 1,000 though. Nope. What you got? Poison? For 4,000. Get the fuck out of here. Can I at least sell you the Ring of Recharging now? Yeah. Can also sell you that. And she had some books. Outstanding. Okay. Christ on a bike.
Do come back.
Probably gonna have to start putting a lot of that shit into the sell cart when I get it at the museum. Windhelm again, motherfucker. We're going to Solitude first. We're going to Solitude to put some shit not only in the museum, but to check out the safe house and to secure the mailbox so we don't have to worry about couriers anymore. And then we'll go... Oh no, that doesn't make sense in my brain. We're gonna have to go grab the rose, or the staff first. The Sanguine Rose first, so that I can also throw that in the fucking museum. So, Windhelm it is, because I didn't make a fast travel back.
There's a nip in the air.
Where do you want to go?
Never is.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. I'm not going into Windhelm to sleep. They're racist, and NordVPN doesn't need that in his tiny little head. So we're gonna go ahead and just sleep right outside the city. Okay, and the reason I have a broom is to work sometimes. Yeah, like you do. No, the reason I have a broom is because whenever you do the jobs I was showing you in the mod menu, you need the tool of the trade. For instance, you need a hammer to do a blacksmithing job. You need a pitchfork to be a stable hand. You need a broom to be a bar hand because you're like cleaning up the inn and what stuff. So that's why I have a broom. And it's also why I have a blacksmith hammer and tongs in my inventory, just in case I need to do work for money. Okay, now I can't make a roaring campfire. But what we can do is, before we go to bed, see what skills we've gotten in our survival trees. Lighting campfires faster is fine. I don't use walking sticks, but what's above it? Okay, that one isn't a horrible one. It's not the most needed. Neither is that. But getting up to resourceful wouldn't be bad, so we'll just climb the tree, basically. Next, we have the food tree, which I know for a fact I can increase, because I saw that pop up. After cooking a meal, you feel invigorated, providing extra stamina and regeneration. Eating an ingredient provides extra mana. Thanks to your varied diet, eating a meal gives you additional health. Okay, now we're talking. Sometimes create additional meals. Now we're really talking. After cooking a meal, your inspiration kicks in and you feel more inclined to learn. You get more cooking experience in the kitchen. Okay, fair enough. So it makes sense to take that into that, and then round out the tree. Please give me my mini-map here soon. Fine, I need that. Meaning the very next one we get our compass back and we only need 81 experience and we get that just by walking around outside. But now, when I sneak, I get my indicator back. Amazing. It's very hard to do a stealth build with this mod because you have no fucking idea when you're sneaking, but it makes it so rewarding. We don't have an animal still because I just to reiterate, I don't know if I can ride a horse as a small child. I genuinely don't know if that will work. And yep, we're gonna take hydrated. And we're going to take connoisseur. Eating and drinking will be a bit better. That's the last tree, so we can now audio off to bed. And we can get 6 hours, wake up at 8:30, that's fine. Shh, what? Brothers. Who did I steal from? And why do you have an enchanted weapon, you dick? Alright, Posh. Alright, y'all got two-handers. I need speed. Wait, what? I had the map equipped. That's stupid. Alright. Come on. I know you got some bleed on you. Not enough, though. Don't even remember what I did to warrant that. But one of them's got to have a note on them. Probably the guy with the enchanted weapon. Oh, okay. Menite Vinius. I don't know who that is. What did you have on you? Fire vulnerability. Okay, it didn't seem to have an animated effect. I'm gonna pick it up just to see if it does, though. And then I'm gonna drop it again. No, that is not one with a visual effect on it. Okay, that's fair. And what I mean by that is I was able to immediately tell he had a lightning weapon on him. because I have visual animated effects. Very fun mod. Very, very fun mod. Now let me go ahead and drop that. Just drop that too. Okay. Okay, there we go. Get my weapons cycled back. We good. Alright, now we need to get our bearings just a tad bit. We're facing away from Windhelm right now. Here's the stables. We need to cross the river and go down. Okay. So, that would be cross the... No! It doesn't mean here. It's got to. Okay. This is why I repaired that map, because we're going to be scumming that. Like, I'm not saying I'm directionally challenged, but my partner would disagree. Okay, yeah. A little bit further to, I believe, a different fork in the road, and we will take a left. Should also just go ahead and put my helmet back on. Oh. We passed it. So, it was... Lales. So we're going to go ahead up here and pray to Bog Almighty that we get Sanguine Staff. Just to have a third Daedric artifact at level 16 would be great. Okay, I also just, I'm loath to keep opening the map as much as I am because it's snowing. A couple more paces and then we're gonna hook a right. Fuck, the map's almost broken already. I think if you become the Archmage at the College of Winterhold, though, you get a map that is enchanted to never break. Like, it's a perk for being a mage, which is fine. Just wish that you could, like, I wish there was something like that for everyone. Like, companions get a werewolf skin map that is impervious to the elements. The Thieves Guild get... There was nothing there. The Thieves Guild get the map of Nocturnal. The Dark Brotherhood gets the Sithis map. You know, shit like that. I did pass it up, but let's go ahead and round up this way and see if that leads us where we need to go. Save scum. Like you do. Where you at, bish? Good. Actually, discovering a location is a way to tell exactly where I am on the map, too. So this is very, very helpful. It's where I need to be.
You're pathetic.
Outstanding. Wizards. Y'all are idiots. So if they have any ink and quill, that'll be very helpful for repairing our maps. And because of the magic creation mod that I've got, they tend to. Hey, bud. How you doing? Okay, let's go ahead and posh up. Mage these nuts, bitch. Yacht. Okay. I'm gonna go grab that. Just because I feel like Sam is going to teleport me to the bar we had this drinking game at, and I want that Sky Shard while I'm over here. I genuinely do not remember where he dislodges you. Okay, 1 down, 8 million to go. Come on. Hump the mountain. Do it. I think I removed the do it call. I think like Akbar is the only Star Wars one now. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Fine, I'll stop trying to run up a mountain. Jesus. Was this the footpath? I don't think it was, but I'm gonna make it that way. Oh, come on, baby. I mean, every Skyrim player knows that at the end of the day, you can vert a mountain. You just gotta find its sweet spot. Okay, this is back where we want to be. Let me get some firewood real fast. Alright, that was some shit pull. However, that's pretty nice. And in we go. Where, oh where is Uncle Sam? I hear Smith. I don't know, that could be a Paul. I'm not sure. Oh god, I kill me with my terrible humor. Let's go down into the bowels before we go anywhere else. $24. It just starts fucking quoting the hit television show 24. What up, bitch? Shit. This isn't as fun when you don't have a trap to kill with. Yeah, this is way less fun actually. Where's your lackey? Where's your lackey? Whoa!
Think you can take me?
Not so much anymore, no. No, actually, my faith in myself is, like, drastically dropping. However, I got a lot of your budskis down, and that gives me hope. You missed. You didn't miss that time. Credit where credit's due. Oh, you kidding me? Wait, what am I doing? I also have a ranged option. It's called Steel. I don't think I really cleared it. I think I just cleared the boss, but you know, that's all Skyrim actually looks for. Oh, there was a trap this whole time. Asshole. Yeah, let me take that chest first. Let's see. I want you, and that's all. Okay. This is probably like the longest Daedric quest, honestly. If you don't just pay your way through everything, I should say. And even then, you gotta make like 3 fucking stops.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it. I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff. Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out.
Dick.
See, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
I just wanted you to be a fucking belligerent drunk.
Just a prank? Just a prank. The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks. This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff. My pleasure, but I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Quick with it. That's actually a really fun god. That'd be a really fun thief god. Like, he's a thief just to appease Sanguine. But no, we're not going to. And yes, he did just drop us off at the fucking inn we drank at.
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was
Was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding from Whiterun to Old Rorik's Den. A Daedric artifact created by the Daedric Prince Sanguine. It can be used to summon a lesser Daedra, who will attack all except the holder. The Daedra is uncontrollable, and it's only bound to the mortal plane temporary. For 60 seconds. Okay, it's a pretty shit weapon. Even for like a conjurer, you know what I'm saying? So, we can at least put that in the museum now. I think after we go to the museum, pardon me, and drop off some shit and see all that is to be seen, I'm going to swap over. Why do you have a lightsaber? Why do you have a lightsaber? You are a guard. Why do you get a lightsaber? Anyway, I think I'm going to switch over to, funny enough, a Star Wars game. The Star Wars movie duels. And I think we'll just stick around with the movie duels for a minute. And I'm going to log off. Quick stream today, I know, but the last gets home soonish, and I haven't had lunch, and I would like to have lunch before I sit down and make dinner. Because, you know, my figure will be this way forever. But also, I've been just in love with movie duels since I downloaded it. It has genuinely reinvigorated my love, not only of Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, but like, I don't know, it just makes me feel good when I play that game. I can't describe it any way other than that.
I can take you. Where do you want to go?
Solitude!
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hey, Yankee. I am going to ask a question of ya. Feel free to say no, but you should use the channel point button that is worth 420 points. Unless you don't have too many more than that, but it cracks me up when that one gets used. Solitude is highest chance of crash. Go ahead and save. Oh no, my internet is tanking a wee little bit right now. That's not gravy. Okay, we're in the yellow. Let me just pause for a second. Let me see if it's going to come back at all. Oof, back into the red. Ooh. Green. 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 Okay, I think we've stabilized. I think we've stabilized, Captain. Okay, and let's get back to it now that we're out of the red and into the green.
I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I'm not fucking talking to you, bish. Give me that well water. Good. Thirst is quenched, which means let's just go ahead and slog down some bass. You get around right. Ma'am, that is a wild thing to say. Alright, our home away from home. The Dragonborn Museum. Well, I guess this is our home. Don't think about it. So we're now going to claim the mailbox. And we can now check on it to see if we ever get mail. And if you noticed when I was buying from Wizards and Smiths, there are catalogs. If you buy a catalog, you can like order items from Smiths and the College of Winterhold, and after a while it'll appear in your mailbox, which is just another really fun thing. We're now going to get donations from the museum as our displays widen. We'll get more donations. So let us see what we can put away right now. I'm going to put the rose away by hand. Charmed necklace. Holy water doesn't go in there for realsies? Okay, none of that. None of that. You go in there. You're a quest item. You go in there. You. Okay. And then this will auto sort those display items. We can now go on over to the archaeology fragments and throw those in there. Just to get them out of the inventory. Oh my god, if those thugs came after me because I accidentally a fucking plate, oh, dude. Alright, so that's 9 displays. Now let's go ahead and go to East Exhibit Halls. To the Daedric Gallery. Okay, I guess it goes on one of the upper displays. There we go. Nice. So we got 3 Daedric items in here so far. The Dawnbreaker, the Wabbajack, and the Sanguine Rose. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead to natural science. And then we'll round out on our safe house before swapping to movie duels. Oh, okay, I've already got a few things. Alright, that's what I mainly wanted, but cool. Sabercat now. I fucking doubt it, because I keep forgetting I need to get mudcrab shit. Frostbite, never fought a Chorus, don't have any of that yet. Maybe the goat. Nope. Definitely not the troll. I know I got the Hag Raven now. Do not have the Spriggan. Haven't fought a dragon yet. Okay, so that's the Natural Science Gallery so far. Last but most definitely not least, safe house. My eye caught the wrong thing and it said 000 and I'm like, how long has my stream been dead? Oh, wrong one. That was the recording software, which I theoretically should record whilst streaming in case of crashes, but meh. So the sell cart isn't available to me yet, as in it just won't pull items from it, but it is available to put items into. So you get like a 20th of the item's value in bulk, though. So the more you put in there, the more you're going to get out of it. Alright, that's fine enough for me. We get access to that at... Oh, we have it already. I thought it was at 150 items, but okay, whatever. So yeah, that is the cell cart. Up here is the bedroom, where we have the achievement for cutting the ribbon, just going into the museum. Anytime you get a museum achievement, you get 1,000 gold. The fake cards are these bad boys, and when you collect a full deck, you get an item. You get or a perk or something. I don't know, because I've never done it. That's why I bought the perk card, or the fate card booster deck mod. Literally, like, there's boosters of fate cards that you buy from general stores, and it just gives you random fate cards. Hey, I also remembered, here are a handful right there. Okay, next. Every crafting station we could ever want. But let's go ahead and put the bronze on him and the Jack Frost on her. And then we'll continue the Sinister Sevens as we get to them. Okay, well, I need to power level my shit first. Blue Butterfly Wing and Blue Mountain Flower brothers. It is the alchemy crack. So you also want to get Imp Stool to replace your Blue Mountain Flower in the way of health potions. Or I guess you could also be using wheat, but you know what I'm saying. Next, we're going to go ahead and actually just store all of our ingredients. They're weightless, but let's just clear out our inventory, shall we? And then I'm going to put all the poisons that I just made into the cell cart to inevitably make Brink. We got 339 days to save the world. We got 5 health potions. That's actually terrifying. Yes. See? We can also now go to the kitchen and store all of our raw food. Okay, not as much as I would have thunk, but a lot more. We're just gonna turn that into meat the next time we go camping for free. Alright, so that's what we're gonna call it for Skyrim, and we're now gonna move over to movie duels and just have some fun in that. Save. Outstanding. Outstanding. Okay. Stram updated. This takes a second to launch, so I'm gonna take that second to hit the head. That awkward moment when a game takes so long to launch that you're not sure if you double clicked or not. But you don't want to double click again in fear of launching too and say, "It launched!" This mod is fucking phenomenal. To the point that I'm putting it at the tail end of a Skyrim stream, guys. Come on. If you have Steam, do yourself a favor. We're in the middle of the summer sale. In fact, I'm about to check something right the frick frack now, which I'm aware is pausing this. We're going to go to the store page. And okay, so here's the thing. The game's not even on sale and it's $10. So if you don't have $10, I'm not making fun in the slightest. I get this. But if you've got the fucking $10, get Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. And then go and get movie duels. You won't be disappointed. So, I got no loads, which is good. When you go to the new game on movie duels, you get this fucking shit. You can still play the base Jedi Academy, and if you own it, you can even play Jedi Outcast with movie duels combat. Meaning, in Jedi Outcast and Academy, your character would deflect lightsaber blows automatically, and they would deflect blaster shots automatically. Now you actually have to put thought into a parry and riposte. So, playing the campaign with that is sick. We're going to do some arena challenges, though. And if you're wondering where the music is, it's copywritten. It's probably gonna spawn me in as Kyle Katarn. Oh no, it's my Jaden, but with Kyle's lightsaber? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and change that. How about we make ourselves Episode 3 era Anakin? Meaning he's even got a custom deflection stance, which is fucking cool. He's got a hell of a high force pool. He's got force heal, which makes no sense. That's why he fell to the dark side. And grip does make sense. So the arena is just kill the guy and then move to the next. So normally it would have automatically deflected, but now I have this bound to right mouse click to hit deflection. And then while deflecting, you have to click attack to bring it into a parry position and move in the direction of a lightsaber blow. Blaster wielder doesn't show that off very well. Let's see if we get a lightsaber guy. 2 blasters. Okay, come at me, Ray. I killed her and fell in one move. Fair enough. I don't know who you are. But I took your head. So some of these duels are just unfair, easy. Okay. Anakin versus Clone Wars Obi-Wan specifically. Do I have force protection? I don't. Okay. Ooh, actually, I know what we're gonna do once I beat all of this arena. I know how we're gonna end the stream. This is Darth Plagueis. Oh my god, I'm fighting my father. Dad's a bitch. God, who are you? I don't know who that is. But he just deflected 2 moves off me. Okay, we got Dasan, who's the enemy of Outcast, and a Magna Guard. Deadass, going for the Magna Guard first. Okay, Dasan, let's go. You're after my time, but... Oh, cripes! He got a hit. He got a good hit off, actually. But I took you down like Maul, Bihaj. Kyle Katarn, and I'm not entirely sure who that is from the distance. I don't know who it is, period. Good. Yeah, well... Shit, your guard was better than I thought. Alright, come on. So another change is... the yellow bar, it goes down every time you make an attack. The lower it is, the weaker your attacks are. The purple bar is my defense gauge. The more hits I take without parrying, eventually my guard is broken and I lose my lightsaber. Not like how it is in the original games. Wait a minute, let's hit you with some DMSO, shall we? Ah, you biznitch. Just broke my kata. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, let's switch it up to a heavy style. Okay, we're on my custom stance. Fast. Alright, back to medium. I'll explain how I know all of that after I frickin' wreck my favorite Legends character. Alright, cool. So, the lightsaber bar is yellow. That means I have a medium attack style. Red, that means it is a heavy attack. Purple is custom for movie duels, tailored style of the character you're playing. Blue, fast. Now what's great is movie duels stance when you're just idling is also unique to the character you're playing, which I think is fucking slick. Anyway, that was the most intense fight we've had so far. Maul? This is fitting. I tried to take him down with Obi's move right there. Oh, I just blocked his shit twice. Still he stands. Oh, buddy, you're not going home to recover from that. Oh, did I just beat the arena? Was that it? Oh, no. Level 2. Let's pick a new character then. How about we go Sith? Someone fun Sith, though. Where is he? Yeah, let's be Jarek. Oh my god, that's amazing. I can go through all these different options. Oh, I am on their side. That's also funny that I'm using Kyle Katarn's lightsaber. So he's got mediums or fast stance. Wait a minute. Okay. So he has super fast, like ridiculous fast, game default fast, medium, and that is it. But he also gets force destruction, which is the most overpowered force move in the game. I don't want them bouncing it back at me. Alright, Shaq. Let's go. So, the guy I'm playing, Jarek, he is the main baddie of Dark Forces 2, which, funny enough, is the Star Wars game we're playing on the side. And his Legends lore is that he was trained by Jocasta Nu, the lady who runs the Jedi Academy's... what is it called? Archives. If the planet's not in our records, it doesn't exist, bitch. Alright. So, that was my warm-up, so to speak. Now to actually move on to the main core. How does a friendship in flames sound? As Obi-Wan. On Jedi difficulty. Really good machinima, man.
What are you doing out here?
I was so worried about you. Obi-Wan told me terrible things.
What things?
Said you turned to the dark side. That you killed younglings.
Obi-Wan is trying to turn you against me.
He cares about us.
Us?
He knows.
He wants to help you. I want is your love.
Love won't save you, Padme. Only my new powers can do that.
At what cost? You're a good person, don't do this.
Pantomiming out the most, like, heartbreaking Star Wars scene. Let's go.
And I'm doing it for you. To protect you.
Come away with me. Help me raise our child. Leave everything else behind while we still can.
Don't you see? We don't have to run away anymore. I have brought peace to the Republic. I am more powerful than the Chancellor. I can overthrow him. And together, you and I can rule the galaxy. Make things the way we want them to be.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Obi-Wan was right. You've changed.
I don't want to hear any more about Obi-Wan. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me?
I don't know you anymore.
It's also funny how right above her head blinking is a health pack pickup.
Because of Obi-Wan.
Because of what you become.
Because of what you've done. What you plan to do. Stop. Stop now. Come back. I love you.
Liar!
No.
You're with him. You brought him here to kill me.
No.
Let her go, Anakin.
Obi-Wan, you picked a terrible fucking time to appear. Like, dude. Liar!
You turned her against me.
You have done that yourself.
You will not take her from me.
Your anger and your lust for power have already done that. You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your
Two
mind
dudes
to now
shedding off the robes 6 feet away because they're kind of gay.
everything you swore to destroy.
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side.
Oh, I gotta lock in for this. Oh. This scene's like genuinely fucking fantastic. Especially if you can get an edit that takes out the intersplicing of Yoda and Palpatine's fight. Not that that's bad, but just to watch all of a friendship in flames. Like, oh my god.
Then you're my enemy.
Deals in absolutes.
I will absolutely do what I must.
I will do what I must.
It's a fucking absolute, Obi-Wan.
You will try.
Alright, I actually got him on the ropes already. See, they're kissing already. Aggressively. Actually, no. Get me through the door. Get me through the door. I want breathing room. And heal. Like, get me heal on lock. What else do I have? Obi-Wan, you got shit, dog. We're already in here, though. Let's see. Let's switch to your classic stance. Oh! Overhead strike! Let's fucking go! Like, honestly, the way they use the engine is so good. Alright, so that means his is also like Jarek, super... Oh, fuck, he's in Anakin mode. Let's go. Let's go. Just quick image switch. Okay, I usually get my shit rocked right around here. Fair enough. I've been so fucking aggressive too, like I've not been parrying at all. Sweet, first checkpoint. Let's switch over to a medium stance then. And again, this game is $10 and this mod is free. So not even that hard to install. It's an auto installer with a great tutorial on how to do it from one of the creators. Yeah, NordVPN, this mod pack. I'm not sponsored. Get Opera GX. Great web browser. That's the movie. I guess they couldn't do this in Machinima. It's actually impressive that they were able to pull this off in engine, though. Like, none of those lightsaber moves and ability to hang on to stuff are in-game. They had to make that from scratch, and it's so goddamn impressive. Like, genuinely, even if they are only doing the same two moves back and forth, all of that had to be created on a game that is, like, over 20 years old at this point. My hat really does go off to this team, and it's a mod that's still in progress, too. Actively in progress. Also love how they swap models here. Obi-Wan's clothes are now burnt, and Anakin now has Sith eyes. Just a good little detail. Literally could have just kept the same models, and it wouldn't have made a fucking difference, but no, they went the extra mile. What's my objective right now? Defeat your former Padawan. Alright, that's great. Okay, my saber's damage is empty.
I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost.
The fact that they get that voice line in here. And, of course, all that was said while they were floating, so great touch again to the mod team. Like 18 fatal blows right there. Hill. I have the hill.
You underestimate my power. Don't try it.
Force push him into the lava. Finish your job.
It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness.
You created Darth Vader. What the fuck you want from him? Lava.
You were my brother, Anakin.
Dude, honest to God, pull out your uncivilized and finish the job. This is like the equivalent of shooting an animal, it limps off, and you just watch it die and go, what's he gonna do? You, Obi-Wan, you are uncivilized. Literally watching, like, bruh.
Hello there.
Alright, we don't need to see this, that's the movie. And I mean, this ain't the first time I've done it. That's movie duels. I really do love movie duels. It's so cool. It is so cool. The mod team is great. The work is fantastic. The effort is so high. And to me, the most important thing is you can still play the base game. The other big overhauls of Jedi Academy remove the base game, and that's just such a deal breaker for me because I love Jedi Academy. This not only lets me play it, but it enhances it with that new lightsaber combat. So, if you got $10, and we are in the midst of the Steam summer sale, it might even go on sale. Just throw it on your wish list. I couldn't recommend the base game enough. It's fantastic. It's outstanding Star Wars Legends. And if you then want to follow a 20-minute installation guide, and most of that is just making sure your files are in the right place, you can get Movie Duels absolutely free. And the last time I streamed this, the mod author commented saying that they were very close to a new update, which in theory means either a couple new mission maps to play or even some new character models that have been added. So thank you guys for sticking with me, everyone, for following along and making silly noises with your channel points and all that fun stuff. If you want to catch up on what NordVPN and Skyrim was up to, check out the YouTube channel. You'll also see the other movie duels we've done there. If you want to catch up and be caught up with when I go live, not only hit that follow button, but go ahead and link my Discord so that you can also bullshit with us in your free time. We're fun here. Have a good one, and I will see each and every one of you guys on the next one. Bye. The crowd goes wild.